stop Instinct at every opportunity. They cannot allow Instinct to get ahead 30, 40 seconds.
That's right, Puckett. And right now, as you said, that ball still sitting there. Instinct surrounding around it. Neighbor and crew not able to get a hold of it. Elamite trying to sneak in, but Lunchbox getting more time. You know what? Right now, Instinct making me look like maybe I'm wrong there. They're getting more of that time, as you said. Right now, up to a 25-second lead.
Well, this is exactly what Instinct needs. They need to win this game type to stay alive in the winners bracket. And more importantly, if they want a chance in the finals against Str8 Rippin, if Str8 Rippin does win this series, they will be at a 3-0 deficit. So every win here is so crucial on the MLG Pro circuit. So Lunchbox still holding this oddball. It looks like they have that 40-second lead I was talking about. Now they have a bit of a comfort zone. With 4:20 left on the clock, it's do or die time for Str8 Rippin. They're going to need to make a push now and stop the Instinct setup because they have an amazing lockdown of the blue tower. And check it out. They knew that players were coming from top blue. Lunchbox is going to warp over with the ball. Meanwhile, still racking up time. They now have about a minute lead on Str8 Rippin. And Mackeo is going to town with the sniper. I don't know who to watch, Mackeo or Lunchbox. Lunchbox is playing so smart with his oddball, though. It feels like we're watching a lesson.
Instinct really showing us something here. They could have gotten down on themselves, but they refused. They stayed in the game. They kept it close. And now, an interesting play there, but I like it. They've got a lot of time. Now they're going to play ball, give themselves a chance to regroup, put the onus on Str8 Rippin to try and get as much time as possible, knowing that they're going to have the advantage when they're going just for the straight slays.
All right, well, let's jump on board with Tsquared, the captain of Str8 Rippin, as he is trying to command his troops. And can we actually listen in with this Str8 Rippin squad? I want to see how they handle this pressure after being down a minute with just 3 minutes left in this game.
Under glass. Under glass. Shoot in. Shoot out. That's two. That's one shot. One shot. Elbow. Play ball. That's two. Under glass. They're gonna go for ball. One camera. Bottom three. One's under glass. Good job, bottom three. Lunchbox. Do that. One dead. One bottom. Bottom three. One shot. Going elbow. Under glass. Smaller. They didn't play ball. I killed him. One camera. Go tree. Go for camera. Watch top blue, Brian.
Alrighty, well, Str8 Rippin doing exactly what they need to in the final 3 minutes. Now is going to be a question of were they too late? Tsquared looking across the map, putting such steady shots on Roy there. And it is 2 minutes left in the game, only trailing by 30 seconds is Str8 Rippin now. And Neighbor is holding onto this ball. Str8 Rippin really impressing me, Sundance. To be honest, when I first said listen in with these teams, I didn't think they could possibly do this.
Well, that's the thing. Oh, a nice snipe there, taking out the Neighbor. You know what? The great thing, again, was watching Neighbor run a route with the ball. Obviously, Instinct knew where he was, trying to get to him, but his teammates able to keep him at bay. Now he passes the ball off there. Good job, Legit, holding the ball.
Yeah, Elamite is definitely on fire. He passed the ball off to Legit, knowing that his BR is super strong at the moment, and Tsquared is going to try and keep his team in it. He just got the fresh sniper, and he put a few shots on Roy, but Roy did the same. That is 4 down for Str8 Rippin. Let's jump on board with Snipedown, who is going to try and send this one home. They extend their lead now to about 30 seconds. If they can make it to 45, this game will be mathematically over.
We love math here at the MLG Pro Circuit, but what we really love is watching these teams duke it out. You know, Instinct just a minute ago looked like they were done. They had no chance. Now, if they win this game, Puckett, do they have a shot to win the series?
If Instinct wins this, they will definitely have the confidence going into Game 4, but it's on the pit. It's CTF pit, and that is one of Str8 Rippin's strongest game types, and by far their strongest map. So it's going to be up to Snipedown and the rest of Instinct to make it happen, and they're going to have to score first on Str8 Rippin.
All right, well, you said it now. As we said, when time starts to work against you, the match is now mathematically over, I believe. Yep. Now, Str8 Rippin going to sit there, going to discuss what they did wrong. The Tsquared now leading the troops.
Yeah, he's not even playing that much right now, Sun Ice. He knows the game's over. He's going to say, let's finish it. This is the first loss for Str8 Rippin so far this tournament.
And you know what? The key is being able to shrug that off, being able to forget about it. We're going to take a look at the stats in a second, and we're going to look at how it all broke down here. It was a great game of Guardian Oddball. Instinct able to take that one. Str8 Rippin at the end there, working on the strategy for the next game, telling each other what they need to do. Now let's take a quick look at the stats here. We had Instinct on top.
Lunchbox
there.
109 seconds on the clock. 23 kills, 19 deaths. That's a +4. Huge game out of Lunchbox. I was so impressed by his play. Snipe down, making things happen still. But Roy, most kills for his team last game, most kills for his team this game. He is really stepping it up. These guys are going to have to continue the momentum going into Game 4 coming up next.
As you mentioned, Str8 Rippin going to be playing really hard next, trying to keep this one going, trying to send Lunchbox and crew down to the lower bracket. And we're going to be back with that one in just a minute. But first, we've got a quick break. Stay with us. More MLG Championship Sunday after the break.